a mystery. I've always seen him play a lot of different weapons, and every single time I see him play something new, he just plays it so well, and I'm mind blown by how quickly he can pick up and learn weapons. But generally speaking, he's been doing most of the Slayer jobs for Lowkey, so I think he's going to be sticking with that. But we really haven't mentioned Plumeria so far. Definitely a European team to watch out for. They've
Hmm.
been known for the back in the day for that triple dually wacky comp, but I think with the switch of Cyril now in their main roster, we're going to be seeing something different. And oh, okay,
Talk about
Melissa,
different.
Melissa, please say something about these comps because right now I am just so happy about
I
Loki's comp.
the only thing I have to say is what? But in like a really great, very excited, this is gonna be fantastic way, not like a why way. I can't, oh my gosh. Two Exploshers coming out, which are gonna be really fun to be able to see. And right now I think we've just had so much fun being able to watch this play, and I can't wait.
I mean, two exposures, two L3s, really, which is even crazier. As we were talking about earlier, teams going for that full-out cheese on splat zones, but I don't think we've seen any team go for the cheese as much as Lowkey is going for right now. Because this comp, it gets so much paint going on that it's going to be incredibly hard for Plumeria to deal with right now. Although we do see 3 players down on the side of Lowkey, so potentially the slaying prowess that Lowkey is lacking might just end up backfiring so far. Also, I think DJ's net is dying, but that's just a side note.
Yeah, I really hope that we can get whatever is going on in terms of network stuff working, but I'm not quite sure. It seems like our feed in terms of commentary has gone offline, so just kind of waiting. I'm so sorry, stream, for whatever has been missed for you guys here. Oh, okay. Our feed is back, even though it is a little choppy. And it looks like at this moment we do have Plumeria with the lead at somewhere in the 50-point range, even though Gamer and everyone else from Lowkey are doing their best to try to take over that zone.
Yeah, it really seems like so far from what we can tell from the PowerPoint presentation that we're looking at. We see the Explosher and the L3s, although they're able to output so much paint, they're not able to deal consistently with the amount of slaying pressure that, the Kensa Pro and the entire lineup, especially the Stingray coming in from the side of Plumeria, are just shoving in Lowkey's face. So it could just be one of those scenarios where the competitions that rely more on killing and a more balanced playstyle are able to outplay and outmaneuver perfectly around that full cheese comp.
Yeah, it seems like that is what is going to be going on here. And I think it's a lot of fun to be able to watch them kind of cheese this out. And I'm really, really excited and very bummed that we might not be able to get all of these perfect moves. I'm going to try to set some things up so maybe I can get into the lobby and we can see what we can get for you guys here. But so far, this match has absolutely been going kind of what we anticipated, right? A very good matchup. It looks like we are having Lowkey come back to get ready to kind of take over this point as they're getting much closer to taking the lead.
Yeah, the game currently seems like it's being a very, very back and forth game with the scores being extremely close on both teams with Plumeria finally able to get that counter and the penalty going off to take down from the 53-point marker. But at the same time, we still see a very solid, respectable 59 points achieved by Lowkey. But it's not really what you want to be seeing if you're Lowkey. You really want to be in control when you're running that kind of comp. You want to be holding the zone to the point where you're forcing the enemy team to paint over it, but you are the ones painting over it. And it looks like Plumeria is knocking out.
It seems like that's what happened. They certainly did knock it out. Looks like we do have a little bit more of a steady feedback right now, so that is going to be in our favor here. But the counter pick for tower control on Manta Maria.
I think it makes sense to counter pick. We saw in both games Plumeria stick with the same composition, so being heavy splatling plus the Kensa Pro, the custom duty squelcher, and another weapon I really forgot what it was. Um, and they've been really sticking through with this entire comp, which is a very well balanced and fairly standard looking competition. But they've been playing it really well. It's really been paying off, and I think this map, Tower Control Manta Maria, is really going to be in their advantage, especially if Lowkey keeps playing their kind of unconventional comps. This might just completely backfire for them. What do you think?
It certainly can. I think that it might be a little bit of a struggle for them, but maybe they will be able to kind of come back and change a few things up. I'm not quite sure what they'll have in terms of what their answers will be here, but the game has just readied up and we will be getting into that, continuing with our kind of radio commentary that's coming up for us here.
All right, so let's see what both teams are packing. I am placing my bet on the Condor coming in from the one. Let's see if I am right. All right, so easy bet, easy win. I guess it was not a very hard bet to do, but we do see a composition of Kent's Undercover, L3D, Vanilla Heavy, and Kent's Shot coming in from Lowkey. So very aggressive comp, and again, same composition coming in from Plumeria once again, which makes sense considering how well they've been doing with it. Very bad opening, I think, for Lowkey as we see their L3D going down. So Arashi going down immediately, and the armor from the one kind of being wasted as he also gets nailed in a 2v1 scenario. So great opening currently from Plumeria.
I think Plumeria is doing a very good job of kind of identifying what issues they are facing in terms of Lowkey and making sure that they focus on the one, and kind of his positioning is very, very strong for them. Right now, Plumeria has pushed the tower through this first checkpoint, and it's going to help them get an early lead right now. And Binks does throw up some rain, so this is also going to help them move throughout the map very, very fast. As members from both sides are going down quite frequently, though, we don't really have any one team that's able to stay alive as long as they can.
However, we do see Plumeria at the same time slowly inching their way through the second checkpoint. And they're just 1 point away. Okay, here we go. Second checkpoint, Booyah Bombs being thrown out, but unfortunately, we do see Sakali going down. 3 down, so Plumeria really committing to that second checkpoint. Doesn't pay off. That's essentially a wipe, more or less. And this is finally Lowkey's time to get set up in mid with Gamer having that Stingray. This could very well be a snowballing moment for Lowkey.
It certainly can. I think Lowkey is set up in a very good position right now. As you mentioned, Gamer does have this Stingray, which is going to allow him to target all of the members. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Gamer was on the tower, gets hit with a suction bomb, but had armor that was able to kind of pop them off onto a safe platform.
Gamer there really shrugging off some sweat from his forehead as he was probably thanking the one for being his teammate and existing in that very specific instance, because that would have just been the end of the push right there. But it does seem like the push isn't really going too far anyway. As soon as I say that, Binks going down, Misael getting a beautiful double kill on that far left side of the map, and Misa just keeps on chaining his pressure, going for those missiles, currently still alive in the most unfavorable position, and just being the main force here for Lowkey, just opening up everything by himself. Absolutely amazing. Get another kill. Misa. Oh my god, and that's a wave.
It certainly is. This is going to be the opportunity that kind of Lowkey is still going for right now. Make sure that they can get absolutely everyone that they want to continue to push that tower. Gamer does pop that Stingray to help it, but no one else is around. So Gamer has to take a little bit of a precarious positioning right now as the opposing Stingray comes out from Plumeria, and a couple of teammates are jumping in, but it might not be. There we go. Misa gets on this tower to continue this push.
I mean, with Misa here, I think anything can happen as we see him go for a pick right off the bat, unable to clean off the Kensa shot, unfortunately, and force the shot in this seemingly annoying angle. But aside from that, Misa being a force to be reckoned with, and unfortunately going down here, but definitely have done so much. And he even gets a kill on Kaldemar after dying. Absolutely, absolutely great pick there with that splat bomb. Really just forcing Plumeria to be constantly on that back foot, and even giving position to to Arashi to get set up with that hammer on the far right side, which means that, once again, it looks like Lowkey is set up for a great push going.
It does seem like it. It seems like also our stream is back. If you had kind of minimized the window, we do have stream again, so trying to get that back set up for you so we can be watching exactly what you guys are looking at here. So I'm sorry for my little bit of a delay in what I'm seeing, but Misa gets a beautiful pick right there, going to be really helpful, and taking out another member of Plumeria. Lowkey is in a fantastic position to knock this out. All they need to do is continue to touch that tower. No one else alive but Misa down in that pit on the side of Plumeria.
I mean, I think the only thing that you really need to be watching this game is Misa. I mean, after all, he's been the star in this game. He was alone right there, and he's able to get yet another kill. Absolutely amazing. He's truly being a monster this game. With 20 seconds left on the timer, he's already at 18 kills. This is absolutely insane if you look at the rest of the KAs currently on the board. So definitely a fantastic showing by him. But, you know, there's still time. There still might be something happening from Plumeria's side. We do see the Booyah Bomb being pressed. Panic Booyah Bomb able to get a pick. Kaldemar on tower. Let's see if anything can happen from Kaldemar's side. Any magic as... Oh, he just jumps off the tower. that was anticlimactic. That could have been a great push. It was 3 down. It was only the 1 alive. There was jumps coming in, and he just jumps off the tower when the timer is starting overtime. That just was unfortunate timing. And Misa here with that 19 KA. Amazing match for him. Really, nothing else to say.
Absolutely, really is nothing else to say. They've done a fantastic job so far to be able to kind of hold this down for what they want to see, and